Okay, so here's where it starts. We clean up the laser cut parts that Trevor from ACL and I designed many years ago. I wanted to build a better mousetrap, and well, yeah, it was a better mousetrap, just very time consuming. There are faster ways of doing this, and companies like the Roadster Shop and Art Morrison and places like that have certainly sped up production and made it more cost effective. So this is a tacked together frame rail. Now, as you can imagine, there's a bunch of welding that has to be done. I'll probably get the man, the myth, the legend, Dylan, to weld this all up because he is a dime stacker, and well, I don't know. After the years of welding and eyesight and everything else, I just prefer his welding. It's a little bit better than mine. So we're going to get these all tacked up, fully welded, and then I'll polish them out. And once they're all polished out, they'll fit into a fixture very similar to the one that is on this cart here. The cart is just so that I can roll it around with the engine in there, and because of the motor combination that my good friend Gary out in BC, my brother from another mother, had built for me, it has a dry sump pan in it, and that's why there's the notch right there. Well, that still wasn't making me happy. I wanted to have something that was a little bit more corner carving as well as power. So underneath that there's Hunk's little toys there in his bed. I'm covering up the beast that goes within the frame rails. So I thought maybe I should build something that has a little bit more power and build something that also can take that power, which is this frame. Now it comes in pieces, and I've been sitting on this for a few years, and as you can see, there's a little bit of surface rust to it, but once you clean it up, it gets a Mustang 2 style power rack with the control arms from a Corvette C5. And well, here's some more of Dylan's fancy work here. Stainless steel headers with slip collector style headers, double slip, by the way. It's a puzzle, put it together. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. So Dylan's welded up the collectors for me here. Excellent work. And dog treats. Can't go anywhere without the dog or the dog treats, because well, he'd be pretty upset. So anyway, when you're building a frame, and it's kind of funny that recently something's come up on Facebook where they're showing that they build a frame and they do it on jack stands or horses, and well, I don't know, my personal opinion, it's not the best way to do it. Now, this is not the fixture table that we use to build race car chassis. This is what we use to build components, and we have fixtures for all of them. In this case here, these parts literally snap together with these little eyes here, or the little nubs, and they snap into another part in the actual chassis. Now you can see they're already in here, and I put a little tack on them so that I can still move it back and forth to align it. But they have these little keyway holes all the way down the sides here. Now these little lines here are so that we can form it really nice, and then we weld it up and then polish it out. Well, these things here click together like Lego. And once they're all put together and the two halves are put together and the control arms are mounted, you have yourself a really nice piece. This will allow me to run up to a 10-inch wide wheel in the front of this car. I'm not going that wide, but that's what the original design was. Big sway bar that bolts in at the bottom of the frame rail itself. And that, bear with me here, my friend Scott's car underneath the tarp. That's what those threaded holes are right there. So there's bungs, as I call them, on the inside of the frame rail. I just welded those on. Yep, did it all myself. And they'll receive the sway bar mounts that are also billet. A lot of time and consideration has gone into making this, and again, my dad used to say shoemakers have no shoes. I think what he meant by that is he provided so much for us and went without. Well, in this case here, I provided for everybody else's cars and family and everything else, but never really got a chance to finish a project or work on a project, except for the guys that work at the shop. I try and help them out as much as possible. But overall, keep an eye out. This is going to be a really cool build. Sorry if I'm long-winded, but I just wanted to show you the process that's involved and hope that everybody understands that these things take time and a lot of work to get them the way that you want them. But when you're done, it'll be badass. Okay, talk to you soon. Later, guys.